Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about Instacart, Uber, DoorDash bringing food delivery to ChatGPT. So with the integrations of autonomous delivery being done by robots trying to replace gig workers, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub are also integrating themselves into ChatGPT. And with AI on such a boom right now, this actually seems like a very interesting idea. I wonder how it's going to go, and I do want to dive into this a little bit. So with that said, we are talking about everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub drivers and customers, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over is very market to market and case by case. What applies to me and my market may not apply to you. So with that said, let's get started. Grocers are unlocking new opportunities to reach consumers for delivery as ChatGPT aims to connect users of its AI-powered chatbot with service providers. OpenAI noted that these partnerships make it possible for app developers to reach over 800 million ChatGPT users, a potentially sizable grocery delivery audience. And you know what? That's actually fair, because I've actually used ChatGPT to work on things for my diet. Like, one of the things that I'm trying to do is add different kinds of protein to my diet. This isn't a bad way to go about it, to be honest. The only thing I don't know, number one, is it live right now? And number two, do you place the order directly through ChatGPT, or does it just link into it? Okay, so I just tried using ChatGPT for this, and it doesn't look like it's integrated yet, but it does look like it can be in the near future. Like, it does have a way for them to just bring up the photos, which is kind of cool. Like, it also seems like they do like one option unless you specifically ask for others, but that's a different conversation. In a LinkedIn post, DoorDash said that its partnership with ChatGPT will provide added convenience to consumers. The e-commerce delivery company added in an email statement that would share more information on collaboration in the near future. Instacart Chief Technology Officer Anirban Kundu wrote on LinkedIn that partnering with ChatGPT on this capability will make grocery shopping as simple as having a conversation. The grocery technology provider and OpenAI have been working together since at least 2023. Yeah, like I said, this is actually something that I think that a lot of gig workers can really benefit from, because honestly, more orders is always good. The only thing I wish is that you can choose who you integrate with, as opposed to just working with whoever, you know? Like, can I specifically say, hey, I don't want to use DoorDash because XYZ. I would prefer to use Uber Eats. I would prefer to use Postmates. I would prefer to use this other third-party service. I would rather go through the restaurant system itself. Maybe there's an integration that could work with that, as opposed to just Instacart or just Uber Eats, or just DoorDash. Like, white label that shit. Add different plug and play options. OpenAI has so many possibilities that I'm actually starting to use it a little bit more often for more of my task level stuff and some of the more deeper research stuff. AI is redefining how people interact with their grocery lists, weekly meal planning, and last-minute cravings. Kundu said, sharing a screenshot of Instacart product recommendations in response to a query on ChatGPT to help shop for Halloween candy. I feel like that's the most boring use case. The most interesting use case to me would be, okay, I have this recipe for pasta, whatever, and I have a list that I specifically have for that. I have a recipe, an ingredients list, etc. And instead of me going through the process of remembering everything and, oh, shucks, I forgot something, you just simply put that recipe into the system, go through the process of ordering everything on Instacart, you prep your stove, you do all of that, and then you could just get everything delivered. You were able to get a lot done in the process. I don't know. I just feel like Halloween candy was just a lame example. And not to mention, if you have a bunch of different recipes. You could just go, we're going to make pasta pesto tonight. Order my pasta pesto ingredients, or I would like to make filet mignon, or I would like to make whatever. And it goes into the Instacart, puts it all in the cart for you. You just got to press checkout or whatever. And that's the end of it. The only thing I'm concerned about is how much of this ends up on Instacart, ends up on Uber Eats, and does it integrate the tip already, or does it not do that? Because if it integrates the tip already, that's actually a good sign. It reduces generous people, but it gets rid of the lame people, you know what I'm saying? Unless they specifically say reduce tip to 0, but those people suck. Uber and Uber Eats experiences will be available in ChatGPT in a few weeks, allowing people to view ride options and food deliveries. The company said in an emailed statement, ChatGPT will detect when someone wants to place an Uber Eats order, confirm details like their delivery address, and display nearby restaurant and menu options in ChatGPT, according to Uber. ChatGPT will prompt users to launch the Uber Eats app to complete their orders. Soon you'll be able to see fare ranges, ETAs, and browse restaurants right in ChatGPT before seamlessly finishing your trip or order in Uber apps. We can't wait for people to try it and tell us what they think. Uber Chief Product Officer Sachin Kansal said in a statement. Yeah, I think that this is going to be a lot better for Uber Eats than Uber. Like, in terms of which ones are going to have the most value to other people, it's going to be grocery delivery, food delivery, and maybe rideshare. I feel like you know when you need a rideshare, so you're not going to go in ChatGPT to go into Uber for that. You're probably going to do everything through Uber and do it that way. Bonus if you could actually do that in such a way to where you're like you have your Uber One ready, so you're already accounting for that. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. Look, I have been using ChatGPT for a good period of time now. I like ChatGPT. I really think that it has a lot of potential. I feel like I got really addicted to it initially, and then I kind of waned myself away from it because there's just so many things I need to do. Like, for a while, I treated it like my assistant, and I ran all my to-do lists for that, and it kind of added a level of friction I didn't like, but I was able to get some stuff done that I really liked doing. Like, I just finished up a business plan summary for my lawyers to send to the disability in for a different thing. And I've been able to work on some legal documents that I've been needing for my business. So this has been very effective for me. Like, it's not surprising that Instacart, DoorDash, and Uber are all looking for ways to integrate. I think Instacart is going to have the most value. I also think that DoorDash is going to have some value too. I don't see how it's going to be working with rideshare, to be perfectly honest, but it's possible. Regardless, I do see a lot of value. And the one thing I will say about AI today, there's a lot of negative feelings about automated delivery and delivery robots. This is not the same thing. This is the customer side of things. And I do think that there could be a lot of value there. And I think that you can either learn to play the game or get played by it. And the best place to do that is to practice with these OpenAI platforms. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Check out my website, drewandwyld.com, if you'd like to learn more about some of the services and opportunities we have talked about in the past and are offering to gig workers today. Also, if you want to stay in the know of everything that is happening in the gig economy, make sure to check out our new channel, the Gone Wild Live Clips and Podcast, where we take the live streams we hold on Thursdays at 9 p.m., cut them down to more digestible clips, and have them posted there. Also, check out my Patreon for exclusive clips and full-length live stream replays that we cannot post on YouTube, as well as other perks for self-employed individuals. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching.